Hi, this is Lou Agave from Long Island Lou Tequila. Please follow my social media. Today, we're going to do a brand called Don Felix. Don Felix. I just got back from Mexico visiting these people and the distillery where this is made last week. So, this is all made at NAM 1412 in Hernandez. I got to see their agave fields, some of them leading up to the hacienda, which we went to visit after we went to the distillery. Phenomenal, gorgeous, beautiful, manicured, large agaves, really nice. The family, the Bañuelos, are very prominent in all of Hernandez. So Felix Bañuelos is the man who created Cazadores, the one we grew up with. I mean, everyone loved it when I was a kid. This was the bomb, right? And this is what it looked like. And I just did a review recently on Hacienda Vieja, which is the other brand that's made at NAM 1412. Well, there's only 4 brands made. So there's Hacienda Vieja, there's Don Felix, which is the family, and this is an homage to the grandfather who started Cazadores. And then there's Magenta and Corrido. Those are the only 4 brands made at this old distillery, NAM 1412 in Hernandez. So Hacienda Vieja is the lower line, which I did a review on, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I got to meet the grandson, Juan Pablo Bañuelos, him and his wife. Lovely people. Had a great conversation with them during a lecture we were having on additive free with Ana Maria Romero. And by the way, these are additive free. Okay, so we got to talk and they told me the whole history and they told me about Hacienda Vieja, which I had not heard of. And I did a review on it now and I was pretty amazed, I have to say, especially for the price. He was telling me about the higher end that they did in, honor of his grandfather. And that's this guy. So we're going to go over it right now. The Blanco's the 40 ABV, which I brought back from Mexico. These two are 35 ABV, but as he said, the profile is the same. It's just going to be 5, ABV higher in alcohol when it reaches the U.S., which it has to be by law. So the price is the way I see it right now. They changed distributors. So right now, Juan Pablo tells me it's available mostly in Texas, Wisconsin, California, and Illinois. But you look online, as I did, you will see it available as well. Basically, the prices are about $40 to $50 for the Blanco, $48 to $58 for the Repo, and about $60 and up for the Añejo, which is really, really good. So we're going to check this out now. There's lots of agaves that this family owns, all right? They're coming out of Los Altos, all right? So that's what they use, Los Altos agaves from their own farms. They use high-pressure autoclave. They use roller maceration. They use stainless steel in open air without fibers, playing Baroque music. They use double distillation in all stainless steel. And they use deep well water, and they rest the Blanco for 1 month in virgin white oak barrels. That's why I knew that it wasn't crystal clear. And I was saying, well, what's up, So it's pretty cool the way they do that. I have to say it makes it real easy to drink and nice. So additive free, like I say, from Tequila Matchmaker. All right, so the Blanco on the nose. You can almost sense the presence of the wood slightly, It's got the cooked agave right there. It's got some light cinnamon. It's grassy. It's got minerals. It's definitely got a little mint, I thought. Maybe a little alcohol, just a pinch. But it's nice. It's got the cooked agave. You can't really miss it. This has got a nice, pleasant nose, I have to say. It really does. Let's give it a shot. It's got sweet cooked agave for sure. It's sweet. It's got a little bit of light cinnamon. It's grassy for sure. And it's got some citrus I'm picking up. Some minerals for sure too. This is nice. This is easy to drink. Nice bottles. Nice heavy bottles. Screw caps that come off. Screw tops. And I would say I'm going to give it an 83 for the Blanco. Pretty good, I have to say. And, if the prices are standing around $40 to $50, not bad at all. I would check it out. I really would. So, on the Reposado, yeah. So, I had this upstairs. Okay, so it's 6 months in virgin white oak. So, guys, you got to realize something. This is certified additive free by TMM. All right, I was just talking to Grover about this tonight. If you didn't know certain things were certified additive free, like this is a good example. you might swear there were additives in it because it's just like over the top in some ways. It's got like movie popcorn kind of nose. It's got a lot of caramel, it's got vanilla and it's got a lot going on. So, but knowing that it's additive free, you have to say to yourself, well, then it's all natural, it's all legit, it's all real. It's the brand new virgin barrels they're using, which might be a little too much for some people. So in this case, it's got a little too much caramel for me and too much of that, that popcorn butter for me, just a little bit. But it's nice. This is the 35, by the way. So again, I'm picking up some cooked agave for sure. A lot of the caramel, baking spices, vanilla. I got that butter type of thing I'm telling you about. It does have honey and oak. Maybe some light cinnamon as well. There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. It's nice. The taste is more natural to me than the nose, just a bit, and a little easier for me to deal with. But I would say that's cooked agave for sure. Vanilla and caramel is still there. It's earthy. It's got the oak in it for sure. Got a little like baking spices and pepper. So maybe some butterscotch as well. Thought I picked up something. So maybe a slight touch of nutmeg and some honey. So it's nice. I like it. And it's 6 months in virgin oak. So it's an easy to drink reposado. And if you like sweet, you don't mind a lot of caramel and stuff like that, and that butter I talked about, you would really like this. You really would. So on this one, I'm going to go with a 78 though. Now, the añejo. The añejo is the winner. The añejo is the winner. And the reason I say that is, it's got those deep, it's like a heavy añejo. This is over 1 year in new virgin white oak barrels. Guys, that means a lot. It's the first time a tequila's been in there. So it's going to grab a lot of stuff like leather and cherry. And I'm getting like a peach. I'm getting light oak, vanilla. I'm getting the cinnamon. There's a little cooked agave in here, definitely the caramel. I'm getting like a light molasses, honey for sure. Some peach, maybe some nuts. I mean, this got it all. This is really, really delicious. This is great. And if the price holds up around $60, I gotta tell you, I'm picking up notes in here that I would get in some extra añejos. Look how dark it is, guys. I don't think the bottles are tinted. That's always something you got to keep your eye on. I love this. I love this nose. I've had noses like this on very expensive añejos and even some lighter extra añejos. So for around $65, this is a slamming deal. Easy to drink. My goodness. I believe it's oxygenated as well. It's just making it so easy to drink. This is really, really delicious, I have to say. This is an 85 for me. So listen, I like this line. And this is, in homage to Don Felix, and we really owe a lot to him for, creating the Cazadores, which was done in that distillery. It had a different name at the time. And then he sold it. And then it was, it was gone, and they used other products in that same distillery, the 4 I mentioned, and it's now called NOM 1412, same building, though, where Cazadores came from. So I like it. Don Felix, great brand. I think you really should check this out. It's got good prices, and it's well made, and it's additive free. So this is Lou Agave, Long Island Lou Tequila. I like Don Felix.